This morning, voluntary quarantine. The University of Arizona is asking all students to shelter in place for 14 days.
The recommendation is coming from the Pima County Health Department because of COVID-19 cases. Team 12's Jen Wahl joins us live now from the university's campus in Phoenix. And Jen, why this, what some are calling an extreme recommendation?
Yeah, good morning to you both. So health officials in Pima County are concerned about the spread of COVID-19, and they're hoping that if students take steps to self-quarantine for 14 days, that it could help slow the spread of COVID-19 in and around campus down in Tucson. Now, the recommendation coming after 133 people tested positive for COVID-19 on Friday. The cases are a mix of students living on and off campus and then university employees too. The Pima County Public Health Director says there are areas around the university that are a worry for them when it comes to the spread of the coronavirus. UArizona's president Robert Robbins said in a weekly briefing that the university expected to see cases increase, but the jump has been too much. Now, as part of its test, trace, treat strategy, the university says they're offering both antigen and PCR tests to find infections. On Friday, 133 of the 1,512 tests conducted on campus came back positive for a positivity rate of 8.8%, UArizona says. So the university wants students and staff to download the school's COVID Watch app. That way they can find out if they've been exposed and then be tested and help continue to trace the virus, even getting treatment as well if they need it. Guys, stay with 12 News for updates here as we continue to follow this. We know it affects a lot of students, staff, and families. For now, we're live in Phoenix. Jen Wahl, Today in AZ.